Billy mai, ahoi mai, o Joe koinoa, o ko'u kahawai, na hoku okalele. Hi, I'm Joe. Welcome back to my channel, Lords of the Fly. So last week, in my previous video, I announced that I was going to travel to another state on a buying trip for more book inventory. I traveled a distance of 30 miles, 15 into and 15 out of the state, and I found a thrift store. It's a Christian thrift store where I like to get a lot of my inventory at a low cost, and oftentimes for my favorite four-letter F word, free. God's grace is free. His gift of salvation is free. And in emulating God, I like to find free items and give them new value and list them on eBay. So in a second here, I'll turn the phone over and show you the things that I got for free. I got, 37 children's magazines and about 24 books, all free. There's a certain bookshelf that they put all these free items in, and I like to go there and browse every 1 or 2 months. It makes the 30-mile trip all the worthwhile to me. I've spent some of this morning listing those free items on eBay. I also did buy a Snoop Dogg cookbook. Yeah, Snoop Dogg wrote a cookbook, and it's got a nice foreword with a picture of him and Martha Stewart. I bought that book for $4. It was brand new, factory wrapped, and I will list it on eBay for $73.70. You can make surprisingly good money with cookbooks, especially if they're drafted or created by famous celebrities. And the irony of Snoop Dogg, as he puts it in his title, from crook to cook, the irony that makes Snoop Dogg an even more popular book author, in this case a cookbook author, is where he's come from and where he's at. Snoop Dogg is a Christian today. He gave his life to the Lord, turned his life around. He used to be a gangster, spent a few years in prison. I got a lot of admiration for him because he turned his life around. He came to a point where he realized he was at the bottom and he needed help from above, just like a lot of us do. I do. And without God, we are nothing, in my opinion. But Snoop Dogg turned his life around, and so I bought that cookbook, and I think it will sell at some point. It might be what they call a long tail item. In other words, something that will sit on the shelf for a long time. But I priced it competitively while looking to make a nice profit on it. And so my favorite free letter word that starts with F is free. So here are the items that I got. Up above, you see the "37 children's magazines." They're called Primary Treasure. A closer look here. There are 22 in this stack, and I listed them for $29.55. This is a single issue. It was a triplicate, so I'm going to sell it by itself. I'm going to start it at $1. And here's 11 magazines that I'm pricing at $13.65. Here are the 23 books. There's actually 24. This one I listed by itself. And I've got a copy stowed away in case this one sells fast. I listed that one at $29.55. It was written by Ellen G. White, initially called Ministry of Healing, and basically talks about how certain health principles and the Christian lifestyle can lead one to have a happy, healthy, and long life. And then here are the, let's see, 5, 11, 20, 22, 22 paperback books that I'm going to put together in a lot and probably sell these for $39.91. So let's see if I can do the math. $29.55, $30.55, $31.60, $31.20, $44.20, $73. So I think everything together, if it sells, and eventually it will amass me close to $75, and that's not bad for the starting price of 0. So I just wanted to share that with you today. And in aligning the relationship between my pursuits on eBay, my first stream of income, eBay, with YouTube, hopefully my second stream of income at some point, I hope that each can complement the other, and that my YouTube business will help promote my eBay business, and that I can vice versa do the same by using as one of my playlists anything related to eBay. And that's what I'm doing as a retired, recovering stroke survivor. Again, my name is Joe. Welcome to my channel, Lords of the Fly. Thank you for stopping by. If you found value in this video, please like, share, and or subscribe. It helps keep this channel going, and hopefully, as I'm in the second week of my second month, I'm hoping that things improve and that my analytics, which I clearly don't understand but am trying to learn, will somehow improve over time. In the meantime, I'll keep trying to do my best to bring you value. God bless all of you. Have a wonderful day. Welcome back anytime. Bye.